All right, we're gonna get started with our paper. To do this, we need to go to Desmos Graphing. Go to Desmos Graphing on your computer. I'm gonna type out my equation just like it looks. So I typed it out how it looked. I got my line there, but what does my instructions actually ask me for? A table of values, okay? So that means I'm not even worried about the graph. I don't care about the graph, I care about a table. So here's how I get to my table. Do this, we'll see if I can make this bigger. There we go. All right. So to get to the table, the first thing I do after I type in my function is hit that gear icon. After I hit the gear icon, click on that table right there. How many values do I see on my table? How many values do I see on the table? 5 values. Yeah, 5 total values. There are 5 coordinate points. The X is on the left, the Y is on the right. How many do I need? 3. So on top of instructions says we need 3. So I can leave off 2 of them. It doesn't matter which ones I put. I'm just going to do the very first ones on the list. X, Y. Okay. So I'll say, I'll pick some random ones. That one. -1, 5. There's a coordinate point. There's 1. That's 2, -22. And then I need one more. We'll go with that one right there. 0, -4. Okay. Didn't matter which 3 I pick, just pick 3. Okay. And so those are coordinate points on my graph. When I make my table pop up, those pop up. Let's say I didn't like any of those. Let's say I wanted a specific one. I wanted, say, when X is 5, I could just type in 5 and it would bring up that coordinate point. I see, oh, at 5 is like -49 or something. So I can make my own if I don't want those. But all I need you to do is just write down 3 of them. All right. Now, that works perfectly fine and easy for the first 6 problems, okay? So go ahead and see if you can do that for the first 6 problems. Once you get to problem 7, that little table feature is not going to work. So we got to do something different when we get to number 7. Yeah, pick 3 of them. Doesn't matter which one. All right, so you haven't got there. That's all right. We're going to look at number 7. Remember I said first 6 are the same, but once I get to number 7, I run into a problem. So here's our problem. If I just do it like I did the first 6, I'd take that and I'd come over here, I'd type it in. 9x minus 2y equals -8. There's my line. I hit my gear and the table option's not there, okay? The table option will only pop up if I have y by itself, okay? So for this one, get rid of all that, I need to first get y by itself. Well, to get y by itself, I need to move everything away from y. I'm going to start by subtracting 9x from both sides. Those will cancel out. So that gives me -2y equals -8 minus 9x. And I still got that -2 I got to get rid of, so divide by -2. Guys, shh. -8 divided by -2 is +4. -9 over -2 doesn't divide evenly, so I'm just going to leave it positive because a negative over a negative is a positive. 9 over 2x. Okay, so I got y by itself. Usually only should take me 2 steps to get y by itself, so maybe less than that. Move the x over, divide by the coefficient on the y. Once I do that, though, now it's going to work just like it did everything else. So I can take that and type it in. So I have y equals 4 plus 9 divided by 2. That gave me my fractions. X. Now that I type it in like that, it's still the same equation, but now my table option pops up. Click on my table. I got some decimals in there. That's fine. It doesn't matter. Write down 3 of the values. X, Y. So -2, -5, -1, -0.5, and then I see 0, 4. There you go. 3 values, done. Very good. So starting with number 7, you have to get y by itself, which we've done a lot of, and then type it in, and it'll work the same way. If you have questions on how to get y by itself on any of them, let me know.